So my name is Brian Burns. I was in the United States Air Force from 88 to 2008, 20 years. And I was a firefighter. I've been on the journey with you folks. I've been, as time goes on, and I'm sure we'll talk about it, but I've just been putting it off for years. And, this was a perfect way to get in and get it done. Some of them were, had a 0% rating. I was service connected at 0%. And we're connecting the dots on those. And so my first rating was my shoulder, which was service connected at 0%, 20% right out of the gate. That is what they gave me. And then, of course, I had another rating for PTSD. They rated me on that. I had never claimed that. So that's the first two, which bumped me up to 80%. And I've probably got another 25 things that are going to be looked at that, could potentially bump me up some more. Yeah, exactly. Not a paid spokesperson, just my experiences. So, initially, I'm a procrastinator. I'm a very busy man. I've got a job that keeps me pretty busy all the time. So, I put it off and and talking to my brother, and it was kind of seamless. And, there's a lot of terminology in the VA system that you have to know and almost be an expert. And, looking at what you guys did and how you connected all the dots, it made sense to me. Yes, there's a monetary portion of it, but for me, the time factor that I saved from having to educate myself was worth it. So, initial meeting, made a call, and from the initial call, they connected me with a nurse on the initial call, and we spent probably 4 hours on the phone just talking. And the process started that day. And, one thing about Trajector, they're very, very well, what am I looking for? Stay in touch with the service member. I mean, I probably got 3 calls a week. Just a little bit, I had to tell them, hey, don't call me all the time. If you're going to call me, you need to call me. We have to schedule it so I can set time, aside from my schedule, because other than that, I won't be able to answer or spend much time with you. But they were very professional, very courteous, very sympathetic, and it's been a pleasant process, a very pleasant process. They were very in touch with what you need. I think I even talked to some service members that you guys have on staff. I don't know the percentage, but one lady that I spoke to, she was a prior service member, so she, knew what I was going through. I'm not sure she was a disabled vet, but she's certainly in tune with what I was going through, and very sympathetic to what the challenges that we face. So, but just from the first conversation to the phone call today, everything's been flowing, professional, understanding, and informative. And they the folks there at Trajector have given me some advice, from the videos they send to what to expect. Because I haven't been to that. I had my initial when I retired from the Air Force, and then with the once I started having appointments, they were like, we're going to do a follow-up call to make sure that everything was discussed. And, and you got everything out of the appointment that you needed, meaning me. And absolutely. And then, was there any problems? Did they perform the actions as they required to by law? There's standards that they have to meet when they're doing this kind of stuff. And so that was discussed on the after call. So, they ran through from the beginning, this is what to expect. And then did everything happen the way it was supposed to? So the folks at Trajector, very well informed, very professional. Trajector was able to connect what I was saying to in my conditions to where the VA would understand it and be able to marry it, and the language was in the VA language, not how I'm talking now. So medical language, everything's rolling. I've been really fortunate with the people that I've been connected with. So I do appreciate it, and my sincere hope that other people will be able to use this and receive some of the benefits that I'm hoping to receive, and on my journey that I believe will come to fruition.